Hello guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel Mathematics Made Easy. Okay, so in today's video we'll be solving this beautiful Olympiad Mathematics question which says 5 raised to the power of 2023x minus 1 over x plus 1 and plus 5 raised to the power of 47x minus 1 over x plus 1 equals 130. So we have to solve for the value of x. Okay guys, so in my recent video I uploaded this question with the answer but without the solution and received comment in the section box, the comment section box that I should provide the solution to this problem. Thanks guys for commenting that, and that is what I'm doing today. So you are going to see the full step and the full solution to arrive at the answer given in my video. Alright guys, so if you're new in this channel, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, comment, share, and click the notification button so that anytime I upload video, you'll be the first to watch. Okay guys, so let's dive into the solution of this problem. Very beautiful solution. Okay guys, so let's just have it in mind that x can be equal to negative 1. That's not possible because if you input negative 1 into this equation, so to make this equation to be undefined, so x cannot be negative 1. But what will be the value of x? Yeah. So now let's solve for the value of x completely, showing the full workings. All right, guys, I can write the exponent. So the exponent, the first exponent there is 2023 x minus 1 over x plus 1. So I can write this as 2023 multiplied by x, then over x plus 1, then minus 1 over x plus 1. Then we're writing the second exponent there, which is 47 x minus 1 over x plus 1. So it's going to give us 47 multiplied by x over x plus 1, then minus 1 over x plus 1. Beautiful. All right, so we can now rewrite the equation. So that equation, so we write our equation, we're going to have 5 raised to the power of 2023, then multiply by x over x plus 1, then multiply by 5 raised to the power of negative 1 over x plus 1, then plus 5 raised to the power of 47, multiply by x over x plus 1, then multiply by 5 raised to the power of minus 1 over x plus 1, then everything is equal to 130. All right, so that is beautiful, guys. Let's move on. So you can also write it as 5, then raised to the power of x, then over x plus 1, then everything raised to the power of 2023. Then multiply by 5 raised to the power of minus 1 over x plus 1. Then plus 5, then the raised to the power of x over x plus 1, then the raised to the power of 47. Then multiply by 5 raised to the power of minus 1 over x plus 1 equals 130. All right, guys, that is beautiful. So let's make some substitution. So taking the substitution, so let's see be equal to 5 raised to the power of minus 1 over x plus 1. And in this case, this is greater than 0. C is greater than 0. All right, and we can also say let t be equal to 5 raised to the power of x over x plus 1, where x cannot be equal to negative 1. Let's take note of that also. Okay, guys, now looking at this t, I can write this t in the form of c, like in terms of c. And how can I do that? Now, this is what you're going to do. So we're going to use this algebraic identity. X over x plus 1. So this is the same thing as 1 minus 1 over x plus 1. That is beautiful. You see, it's beautiful. So we can now write t to be 5, then the raised to the power of 1 minus 1 over x plus 1. So we can also say t equals 5, then multiply by 5 raised to the power of minus 1 over x plus 1. And remember that c is 5 raised to the power of minus 1 over x plus 1. So we're going to say t equals 5c. Wow, that's beautiful. So t equals 5c. All right, guys, so let's move on. So since we already said that 5 raised to the power of x over x plus 1 is t, and 5 raised to the power of negative 1 of x plus 1 is c. So we can now write this equation right here. So if we write the equation, we're going to have this is t, that will be t raised to the power of 2023. Then multiply by, this is c, multiply by c, then plus, this is also t raised to the power of 47, then multiply by c, which is equal to 130. And then we know t is 5c, so we're going to have 5c raised to the power of 2023, then multiply by c, then plus, then 5c, then the rest to the power of 47 multiplied by c, which is equal to 130. Okay, guys, so let's move on. Let's move to the next page. All right, so moving on to the next page, which is we have 5c. Let me write the where we stop, which is 5c. Then the rest the power of 2023, then multiply by c, then plus 5c, raised to the power of 47, multiply by c, which is equal to 130. So that is where we'll start. Okay, so this will be equal to 5 raised to the power of 2023. If you expand that, multiply by c raised to the power of 2023 multiply by c, then plus 5 raised to the power of 47 multiply by c raised to the power of 47 multiply by c, which is equal to 130. So we're going to have 5 raised to the power of 2023, then multiply by c raised to the power of 2024, c raised to the power of 2023 multiplied by c. So that will give us c raised to the power of 2024. Then plus 5 raised to the power of 47, then multiplied by c raised to the power of 48. So this will be equal to 130. Then I will write this. So this also means 5 raised to the power of 2023, then multiplied by c raised to the power of 2024, then plus 5 raised to the power of 47, then multiplied by c raised to the power of 2024, then raised to the power of 2, because 2024 multiplied by 2 will give us 48, then everything is equal to 130. You can see that this is so beautiful, so beautiful. Okay, guys, this is beautiful. Now let's solve for c. And now that we solve for c, so we can just use c raised to the power of 2024 as a variable. Okay, so using c raised to the power of 2024 as a variable, and we know from the quadratic formula, so I can just say c raised to the power of 2024 equals minus b plus or minus then square root of b squared, and minus 4ac, then everything over 2a. So in this case, the coefficient of c raised to the power of 2024, so this is b. That is, if you write this equation, we can write the equation as 5 raised to the power of 47, then multiply by c raised to the power of 2024 squared. Okay, then plus 5 raised to the power of 2023, then multiply by c raised to the power of 2024. Then if you bring 130 to the left hand side, that will be minus 130 equals 0. So in this case, a will be coefficient of c raised to the power of 2024 squared, so which is 5 raised to the power of 47. B will be the coefficient of c raised to the power of 2024, which is 5 raised to the power of 2023, and then c will be the constant there, which is negative 130. All right, guys, so let's move on to the next step. So moving on to the next step, so we have c raised to the power of 2024, which is equal to minus b plus or minus then the square root of. Now, so moving on to that part, so b squared. So let me just clean this. So we already have the formula. So minus b. So b, which is b is 5 raised to the power of 2023. That is b. So we have 5 raised to the power of 2023. Then plus or minus then the square root of b squared. That is 5 raised to the power of 2023 raised to the power of 2. Then minus 4 ac. So a is 5 raised to the power of 47. So 5 raised to the power of 47. Then multiply by c, which is negative 130. Then everything over 2a, that is 2, multiply by 5 raised to the power of 47. So we're going to have c raised to the power of 2024 equals minus 5 raised to the power of 2023, then a plus or minus, then the square root of 5 raised to the power of 2026, then a minus 4 into bracket 5 raised to the power of 47. Sorry, this is 46. Sorry, 46. Sorry. All right, so minus 4 multiplied by 5 raised to the power of 47, then multiply by, this should be plus, because negative times negative will give us plus. Multiply by 130, then everything over 2 multiply by 5 raised to the power of 47. Okay, guys, we're getting there. So if you look at this inside the square root, so I can factor out 5 raised to the power of 46. So if I do that, I'm going to have c raised to the power of 2024 equals minus 5 raised to the power of 2023, then plus or minus, then the square root of 5 raised to the power of 4046, then into bracket 1 plus 4 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 130, then everything over 2, then into bracket 5 raised to the power of 4047. Okay, so let's move on. So this will be c raised to the power of 2024 is equal to minus 5 raised to the power of 2023, then a plus or minus. So we take the square root of 5 raised to the power of 4046. That will be 5 raised to the power of 2023. 5 raised to the power of 2023. So that will be 5 raised to the power of 2023. Then the square root of. So 4 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 130. So plus 1. So that should give us 2,601. So we have 2,601. Then everything over 2 multiplied by 5 raised to the power of 47. 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 130 plus 1. So this should give us this. Then if you take the square root of 2601, so that should give us 51. So we have c raised to the power of 2024 is equal to minus 5 raised to the power of 2023, then plus or minus 5 raised to the power of 2023, then multiply by 51, then everything over 2 multiplied by 5 raised to the power of 4047. So we factor out 2023 here. So what I think we are going to have, so we're going to have c raised to the power of 2024, which is equal to 5 raised to the power of 2023, then into brackets -1, then plus or minus 51, then everything over 2, then into bracket 5 raised to the power of 4047. Okay, so let me just clean this part here. So let's clean this part so that we can have some space to work. So we are almost there, guys. We're almost there. Yeah, we're almost there. All right, so let's move on, guys. So we're gonna have c raised to the power of 2024 equals now 5 raised to the power of 2023, then divided by 5 raised to the power of 4047. So what is that going to give us? So that should give us 1 over 5, 1 over 2 raised to the power of 5 raised to the power of 2024. Okay, so this will be -1, then plus or minus 51, then over 2 multiplied by 5 raised to the power of 2024. Okay, so this means -1 plus 51, then over 2 multiplied by 5 raised to the power of 2024, or -1, then minus 51 over 2 multiplied by 5 raised to the power of 2024. So we're going to have c raised to the power of 2024 equals 50, then over 2 multiplied by 5 raised to the power of 2024, or we're going to have minus 52, then over 2 multiplied by 5 raised to the power of 2024. So we're going to have c raised to the power of 2024 equals 25, then over 5 raised to the power of 2024, or we're going to have so that would be minus 21. Sorry, minus, yeah, that would be minus 21. Is that minus 21? Sorry, minus 26. Yeah, so that would be minus 26, then over 5 raised to the power of 2024. But we are neglecting this negative answer. Are you getting me now? So why are we neglecting the negative answer? Because c is what? C is greater than 0. So we are neglecting this. So we are taking this. Okay? So we neglect this. We take this. Okay, guys. So we're almost there. Let's move on to the next part. So let me clean this part. Clean this part. All right, all right, all right, all right. So we have c raised to the power of 2024, which is equal to 25, then over 5 raised to the power of 2024. Okay, and then we can also write this as c raised to the power of 2024 equals 5 squared, then divided by 5 raised to the power of 2024. So that is c raised to the power of 2024 equals 5, then raised to the power of minus 2022. So that will be 5 raised to the power of minus 2022. Okay, so let's move on, guys. All right, so if you want to find C, so just raise both to the power of 1 over 2024, then 1 over 2024. So we're going to have C equals 5, then the raise to the power of minus 2022, then over 2024. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, all right. Now, so we can now finalize that C equals 5 raised to the power of now minus 2022 over 2024. That should give us minus 1011 then over 1012. So that is the value of C. That is the value of C. But remember that we know from our previous substitution, we said C is equal to 5 raised to the power of minus 1 over x plus 1. Okay, so that C, so just equate this to be equal to this. So if we do that, so we're going to have 5 raised to the power of minus 1 over x plus 1 equals 5 raised to the power of minus 1011 then over 1012. So 5 is 5 here. So we have minus 1 over x plus 1 equals minus 1011 then over 1012. Then negative sign, we cancel out negative sign. So what we are going to have next year, so this can also be written as if you cross multiply, so that will be 1011 then multiply by x plus 1 equals 1012. Then if you divide both sides by 1011, 1011, so we're going to have x plus 1 equals 1012 over 1011. Then subtract 1 from both sides. So we have x is equal to 1012 over 1011 minus 1. So we're going to have x equals the LCM will be 1011. So that will be 1012 minus 1011. So 1012 minus 1011. So that should give us 1. So that should give us 1. So since we have 1, then we have the value of x. So we have x equals 1 over 1011. So that is the value of x. All right, guys. So hence the solution, the value of x to that problem is x equals 1 over 1011. All right, guys. So that's the answer to that problem, and that is the full solution and the full workings. Okay, so please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, comment, share, and then you click the notification button so that anytime I upload video, you'll be the first to watch. All right, guys. So see you next time. Bye.